everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so as promised, I am back to take us around my second Universal Collector's release of the week. And this time I'm going to be focusing on Casper. Now, if you're not already aware of it, yesterday I put out a video for a beautiful collector's release of Nosferatu. And if you like what you see here in terms of this edition, I would encourage us to go over and check out that release. It is quite beautiful. But it is another Universal edition, and it's very similar. You know, you get the Steelbook inside, nice hard rigid box, the double-sided poster, the booklet, and of course the postcards. Everything that you come to expect with a Universal Collector's Edition. So yes, the link in the description for Nosferatu's video, and again, I would appreciate if you went over and checked it out. Now, this video is exactly what the thumbnail says. It's going to be a very, very simple unboxing. I'm not going to talk about the movie. I'm not going to talk about the 4K transfer. Now, there's a reason for that. First off, this release is limited to 2,000 copies. Now, I wanted to get this video out as quickly as I possibly can before it does sell out. The thing is, myself and Ellen are in full horror mode. We've been doing it since September, if I'm completely honest. Now, there is 1 week during October where we do watch a kind of like, we watch comedy-themed Halloween movies. The likes of High Spirits, Hocus Pocus. I'm even putting in The Burbs there. I know The Burbs has nothing to do with Halloween, but there's a horror element to it, you know, even though it's as funny as it is. So we always wanted a fourth movie to go in. And Casper is going to be that fourth movie. The thing is, though, we're not doing that night until sometime next weekend. So I was afraid that this set would sell out. And it would be a shame for die-hard fans to miss out on this one. So that's why I'm doing this video the way I'm doing it. I honestly can't remember the movie. The last time I watched it was on DVD, and I remember it being very charming. And I'm very curious to see how well it holds up today. But I have to tell you, it's only when I got this release, I realised the amount of talent that's behind this. Like, Spielberg produces the movie. James Horner does the music. I think Michael Kahn, the famous editor, he edits this. Even Dean Cundy is the DP, who was a John Carpenter regular when John Carpenter first started out. So yes, there is quite a bit of talent behind this one, and I'm very, very intrigued to check this one out. Now, in terms of the 4K transfer, I have checked out reviews, and everything seems to be very, very positive, so I'm quite excited for it. It does come with a Dolby Atmos soundtrack, and I'm sure a movie like this is going to lend well to a very good, immersive Dolby Atmos soundtrack. Fingers crossed, that's what we'll get when it comes to this one. Right, so I am going to take us around this release, and I really do hope you enjoy it. Right, so here we go, Casper. So you know the drill. There is a J card. I want to quickly bring it in and let's just have a look at it. So up top, you've got all the content that's inside this release. You'll notice the bonus features there in the middle. It's a little misleading because it looks like there's quite a lot there, but it's only over an hour of bonus content. But you know what, I'll take it all day long. Of course, you got your credits there as well, and all your technical information. So simple paper J card wraps around your release, and just be careful of those glue spots when removing. Anyway, on to the edition we go. So like I said at the start of this video, it comes in this nice hard rigid box. Now, there's nothing going on in terms of spot glossing, which is strange for Universal. Normally they always put a bit of spot glossing on their releases, but they opted for this lovely soft touch finish, and I tell you, it feels beautiful. It really does. The only problem is, I've said it so many times in my videos, they're a bit kind of like the fingerprint magnets, unfortunately. I would like to wear gloves, but it's actually hard to take everything out, so I've opted not to. But as you can see, I'll take it in close to the artwork here. As you can see, you've got father and daughter there. You got the castle, the 3 ghosts as well. And then, of course, up top, you got the title of the movie and Casper himself. So I absolutely love the colour scheme on this. And yeah, big fan of the artwork on it as well. Anyway, that is the main artwork. So I will take us then to the top. And once again, you've got the title of the movie. And down below, once again, you have the number. And as you can see, mine is 1221 of 2000. Right, so on to the spine we go. And you'll notice that the artwork has continued onto the spine. Of course, you got the title, the 4K logo, and Universal down below. And I have to tell you, I love the back artwork on this one. Now, like I said, my memory is very hazy on this movie, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. But as you can see, it is Bill Pullman and Christina Ricci again. And it looks like they're in some sort of room. You can see blueprints behind them. There's a ladder there as well. You'll notice that Bill Pullman has a torch. So, yeah, it looks like a laboratory or something along those lines. So, I'm sure it'll make all the sense in the world to me when I actually revisit the movie. So, there's nothing going on in terms of spot glossing or anything like that. Like I said, just has this lovely, lovely soft touch finish. Love the artwork on the back of this one. Right, so I will quickly show you the contents, and as you can see, it's sitting in there quite snug. And I'm going to remove those contents and get this going. So the first thing I want to show you is the booklet that you get. And just like the Nosferatu booklet that I showed yesterday, comes in this real kind of ultra high gloss booklet, or finish I should say. Once again, of course, Casper on the cover. And right around to the back, and yeah, Bill Pullman and Christina Ricci. So this is going to be something similar to Nosferatu, where they're covering, I love that picture by the way at the back, look at that. But yeah, it's going to cover a lot about the filmmakers at the back of this booklet. And then it goes on to the cast itself. And then I think this is all production notes. I think that's what it is. Let's say something like that at the start of it. There you go. Production notes for the 1995 theatrical release of Casper. So I have to give credit to Universal. They do put a bit of effort when it comes to the booklets, and it's very appreciated. It's a hell of a lot better than seeing simple stills booklets, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Anyway, that's the book. Anyway, move on. And we have got the double-sided poster. So as you can see, it's the artwork that was featured on the main box. Can't get it fully into frame, but again, you get a good idea of what it's all about. Apologies again for the light glare. So that's one side. And then when I turn it around, I have to tell you, I do like this poster. I've never seen this before. Now, I don't know if this is newly commissioned artwork for this release. But there's quite a bit going on here. As you can see, you got the silhouette of Casper there. But inside him, you can see it's that back artwork that you've seen on the back of the box. It's in that kind of laboratory. And it's going the whole way through Casper himself. And then, of course, you got the title down below. So there you have it. That is the double-sided poster when it comes to this release. Right, so you've got a few postcards. I think it should be 5 of them all together. You got the 3 ghosts there. Of course, Casper and Christina Ricci. Don't know, I can't remember the actor's name. Oh, God, I'm drawing a blank. It'll come to me now in a second. Bill Pullman and the ghosts again. And this shot here actually gives me real kind of Tim Burton vibes. Tim Burton wouldn't be a bad director when it comes to a Casper movie. You never know, it might happen. But that's the 5 postcards that you get, sorry. And this is the backing. And it's the same for every single one of them. Right, so that's the postcards. And all that's left to do is to show you the Steelbook. And what a Steelbook this is. Now, I can tell you this one is widely available. I think it came out in America there like a month ago. So, yes, if you like what you see here in terms of the Steelbook, just know that you can buy it separately. It's not exclusive to this release like the Nosferatu one. So, the artwork, again, very busy. You got the 3 ghosts, you got Casper, you got the castle, the moon behind it as well. Lovely high gloss finish. You got the clouds above, the forest down below. But I just want to look at the castle. Now, again, I don't know if this is going to work, but when you bend the light against it, you'll see all the lights on the castle lighting up. It's a pretty cool effect. It works very well. Again, I don't know how well my camera is going to pick it up, but trust me, it looks quite good. So yes, I am absolutely loving the artwork on this Steelbook. I'll just take you in close one last time, and let's just have a good look at it. So there you go. Right, so moving on, I'm going to quickly show you the spine of it. And right around to the back. And it says, seeing is believing. Look at that image. It looks like something from, you know, Jan de Bont's The Haunting. That's what it kind of reminds me of. It looks great. It really does. So when I'm looking at just as I'm doing this unboxing and I'm just looking at a lot of the scenes from the movie, it's kind of getting me very excited for the movie itself. Like I said, my memory is very hazy on it. But once again, I'll just take this close in and let's just have a good look at it. Once again, nothing going on in terms of, you know, debossing or embossing or anything like that. So yes, I'm very impressed with the Steelbook. I think it's rather beautiful. And as you can see, they've kind of stuck to that colour theme that you see throughout this release. Right, so turn it around and inside you have got your 4K disc. And then, of course, your Blu-ray disc. And all that's left to show you is the inside of the Steelbook. And there you have it. That is everything when it comes to this release of Casper. So once again, I'm going to do a quick recap on this release. So you got that beautiful, beautiful looking Steelbook. Of course, you got your high gloss postcards. Your double-sided poster, the booklet as well, and of course the box that holds it all in. And very happy with how this one turned out from Universal. Right, so there you have it. That is my release of Casper. Now, I just wanted to give you a heads up because I have done quite a lot of videos when it comes to Universal Collector Editions. And if you're interested in seeing a few more of them, if you go onto my channel and check out my playlists, you'll see one on there for Universal Collector Editions. And if you click on it, you will see the amount of videos that I have done. And I have to tell you, I would encourage you to check a lot of these out because Universal never disappoint with any of their releases. So yes, the option is there for you if you are interested. And I hope you do check a few of them out because I think it's worth doing so. Right, so with that said, I am going to let you go. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment down below. And please do share your thoughts on this movie and what did you think of this release of it. And yeah, I hope to see us all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.